Every living thing on this planet has had to adapt in order to thrive. To survive is to evolve. This is the case for businesses too. They develop and they embrace new technologies so that they can be more efficient, profitable, and gain a competitive advantage. Whether it's stealing passwords via punch cards or mailing malicious software on a floppy disk, criminals have always looked for ways to exploit these evolving systems for their own benefit. In the early 21st century, an enticing target for criminals was sitting right inside everyone's wallets.
We saw breaches where threat actors essentially sat in parking lots and pointed antennas at retail stores and captured unencrypted credit card numbers. You could try to use the credit card numbers that you stole to buy goods, but realistically, you're only getting a few $1,000s worth of value. And you've got to steal a lot of credit card numbers over a long period of time, and it's not really easy to make $1 million.
One thing that keeps coming up over and over again is that sometimes these alerts actually are known. A company might have known something was happening, but either ignored the alert, mischaracterized it, or didn't prioritize it.
In 2013, credentials stolen from a third-party vendor provided access to Target's network, where malware could be installed on point-of-sale systems. Through this, cybercriminals were able to steal the credit card information of over 70 million customers.
It was one of the most notable credit card theft events in the United States.
And so what do they do with them? That's when they turn to what is commonly referred to as card shops. And these are shops that were specifically specialized in just selling stolen payment card data. And these costs, in some cases, just a couple dollars.
There was a significant amount of consumer trust that was lost because of these security events. A lot of folks were scared to shop at these stores. And so a lot of these merchants that dealt with these security events essentially had to do a few things. One, they had to figure out how their environment was compromised. Two, they had to secure their environment to stop the bleeding, to ensure that they didn't continue to lose credit card data. And the third thing they had to do is really tighten up their security controls such that it became incredibly hard for a threat actor to re-compromise their environment.
Really having a good program for how those alerts are triaged can go a long way.
We saw significant security transformation work being performed by a number of these victim organizations.
They really had to evolve and adopt new technology. And that's when we see chip and PIN cards become really popular. And that caused a strain on threat actors, right? They were no longer able to break into these companies and steal large volumes of data anymore.
But the nature of evolution is to react and adapt to new challenges.